evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Mr. Butler's first flip class lesson. We will be talking about Chapter 8, Determining Area. Our focus today is determining the area of irregular polygons. To quickly review from class, the two ways we determine area are counting the square units within the shape 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 square centimeters or 10 units squared. The other way we can determine area is by counting or multiplying the length times the width. Area equals length times width. In this rectangle, we see the length is 5 centimeters multiplied by 2 centimeters, giving us an area of 10 centimeters squared. That little 2 right there. To determine the area of irregular polygons, we need to use that same formula, length times width, or we can also count the square units within the shape. If we take this shape, we can cut it into familiar pieces we know to solve. We can turn it into one rectangle, one square, and a triangle. We know if we times the length and the width together, we get the area of a rectangle. 3 times 5 gives us 15 centimeters squared. If we do the same for the square, 2 times 2 gives us an area of 4 centimeters squared. For the last part, we can count the inside square units of the triangle. 1 whole square unit and 2 halves, giving us 2 centimeters squared. To find the overall area for the entire polygon, we add them all together. 15 plus 4 gives us 19, plus 2 gives us 21 centimeters squared. That's how we determine the area for an irregular polygon. It becomes a little bit trickier when we look at irregular triangles. The trick with triangles is to go back to that basic equation. Length times width gives us the area. However, how does this work when we're finding out the area of a triangle? Did you ever notice triangles are just half of a rectangle? If I take this rectangle and I split it right in half on the diagonal lines, I get 2 triangles. Using that knowledge, we can determine that a triangle is just half, or dividing it by 2. So what would the area of this triangle be? 2 times 3 equals 6 centimeters. But if we're going to find out what it is to put it in half, we need to divide it by 2. Then our answer becomes 3 centimeters squared. Each of the triangles are 3 centimeters squared. Together, they become a full rectangle, which is 6 centimeters squared. Tonight for homework, to make sure you fully comprehend and understood everything in the video, I want you to copy this picture in your notebook. Just like I did above, I want you to take the image apart, break it into easy parts, and determine the area of this shape. We've learned how to do area of rectangles, squares, and different types of triangles. Use what we learned in the video to answer this question, and I will be checking tomorrow. Have a great night.